Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a bunch of things. Going to be basically a compilation of a bunch of things that I'm doing this week for the preparation of our garden, taking care of our sheep, a bunch more things. So first of all, I am going to be showing you the trellis that we put up for our raspberries, and I'm going to be attaching our raspberries to the trellis because I will show you, but they are basically hanging in all directions that they're not supposed to be. So we're going to bind them up on our trellis, and it's starting to rain. That's nice. So that they are good to go for our summer season. Another thing that I actually did not film, but I do want to show you. We had some potatoes, just potatoes from the store in our garage that sprouted. So I went ahead and I ordered 2 of these potato bags from Temu. It's like a cheap online store. So I ordered 2 of these and I put the potatoes in the ground and plants appeared. So I'm assuming that's a good thing. It's quite a sturdy plant as well. So yeah, this is an experiment. I did not do any special prep. I just picked up a bunch of the raised bed mix that I took out of my raised beds on my terrace. And I just dumped it in the bags, put the potatoes in, put some more soil on top, and this is what they're doing after a few weeks, so I'm quite happy. Now these are the raspberries, and as you can see they are flopping over in all directions. So I'm going to use these clips that I have, and I'm gonna clip the raspberries onto the trellis, and then we'll see how it does, because usually we bind them up with actual cord, which is really sturdy, but it's just a big hassle to put it on and get it off. So we'll see how these do. The only disadvantage you have with these is you can like clip them up, but you can't really fixate them on the stems or on the trellis. So basically this is all you can do with it. That's the only slight disadvantage you have, but I think it will actually be fine because it's so easy to move them around. I also wanted to show you, since I pruned them, that our raspberries are shooting up everywhere in this bed. Like here we have one, here they're growing all next to the bed. These are raspberries. These are all raspberries. They're all supposed to be in there, but they're not, and I'm not going to care about that right now. If these little shoots get too big, I'll just cut them off in season, but for now they can do whatever they want. They're even growing in our walkway here. It's fine. Over there. So I'm going to bind these guys up, and then I'll show you the end result. This is the finished product. It's looking a lot tidier. I probably waited a tiny bit too long with the staking up, but these plants, they are so hardy, they will be totally fine. It's just that, as you can see, the stems were laying flat, and so the plants started growing up. So now it's sideways, but in a few days or a few weeks everything will continue growing up. There's a few of these. Let me grab my gloves because the the thorns are the real deal here. Few of them, let's see if I can show you, are almost reaching the top line. So I want to say it's gonna start heating up here soon. It's not gonna take them more than a month, I think, to reach the second line. I did use some T-posts, as you can see here. I used some T-posts for our trellis. We used to have those wooden poles that you also see next to the trees, this one. We used to have those on both sides in the ground for our trellis, but both oh my god. We used to have those wooden poles on both sides, but they rotted in the ground actually, even though we treated the bottom of the pole with like it's the the black protective situation. I don't know exactly what it's called. We treated them with that, but even though we did that, they still rotted. So hopefully with these tea posts we won't have that problem. This is what the raspberries are looking like. It's looking a lot tidier. It's already a lot easier to walk here. What I'm going to do now is show you an update from a few days ago. I will film the chickens while I'm talking. I will show you an update from a few days ago that I filmed about the peppers and the seedlings. And then we're going to go ahead actually and pot up our seedlings in the small pots, because I noticed that they were actually, a bunch of them were getting way too big to be in the tiny cells. So I decided today I have some time, so I'm gonna pot them up today. That way they are good to go, hopefully till the end of the season. I am going to also pot up my melons into like actual big pots that they can hopefully stay in until they go out. But I still have to figure out which ones I want to use, because I was thinking these ones, but now I'm thinking maybe those are too small, because I've got hills of 5. In most cells like 3 or 4 came up. I've got five cells that I need to pot up. I also have these, but with these I'm thinking maybe it's going to take up too much space under my lights. So I'm going to do some measuring and some figuring out what I want to do, and then I will show you once I have everything. I will show you a before and an after of the seedlings. I'm gonna give you a quick update on what they are currently looking like, my peppers. As you can see, they're very big already. Some of them are pushing out new growth faster than others. As you can see, this one, for example, already produced this many leaves in about a week. It's been about a week since I chopped their heads off. And this one as well. Oh, it's with the lights, very annoying. I'll turn them off. There. I'll put this leaf aside. You can see this one is pushing so much growth already. It's crazy how some of these are just pushing back. Oh, I broke a leaf. Whoopsie. It'll be fine. All right, there we go. So yeah, they are doing great, and I just wanted to show you how I have been watering them, because I started fertilizing them right after I cut their heads off, because I thought it would stimulate some growth, and it definitely did. So this is what I've been watering with. I used this fertilizer. It's just a generic brand. Specifically for tomatoes, but also for other vegetables, and it's got the NPK value of 756. If it wants to focus, there you go. So yeah, it's just a really good fertilizer, liquid fertilizer for tomatoes, peppers, but actually for all types of plants. So yeah, I'm using half of the lid, approximately, combined with 2 liters of water. I mix it up in my little thing here, and then I bottom water them. I got these trays. These are new. I bought them. I saw them in the grocery store and I thought this would be perfect. And they are like almost exactly the length of my lights as well. So it's really, really perfect, and I can easily bottom water. So I put 2 liters of water in the bottom, and then they're good for about 3 days, I want to say. So that's really nice. And then an update on the other plants as well, of course. So my strawberries are still doing pretty good, but as you can see, germination rate is not amazing. Yeah, I'm not sure. I reserved 3 pots outside for these, but it's very likely I will only fill 2 with them. And I will fill the other one with some other plants. Here I seeded some passion flower. We got them for free at the garden center. And I thought, why not try it? And then I had some left. And since this strawberry container didn't produce any strawberries, I just put the rest of the passion flower seeds in there. Over here, these 6 cells are red cabbage. And as you can see, only 3 came up. And from those 3, I want to say none are really thriving. So I already reseeded these 3 cells in hopes of getting some more plants, and then we'll see what they do. These ones are charred, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is charred. Doing really well. Nice plants, good germination rates, so I'm quite happy. These ones I'm gonna skip for a second. I will come back to them later. Now, these are my red beets. Also doing nice, as expected. Multiple plants from 1 seed, so I'm happy I did not put too many seeds in the cells. Marigolds, also 2 cells that didn't come up, but this was seed that was that came out of the seed library box. So it was they were seeds that were saved by someone, so it's pretty normal that they don't all germinate. I'm still quite happy with them, and I can just split these cells, put those plants in there if I would want to. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe if I uppot them, that I will put them into 6 pots. These are my bok choy, as you can see, doing really nice. The only thing that I noticed with them is that they are quite flimsy plants, because you have to plant them quite shallowly, and so they fall over easily. But besides that, nice germination. I'm happy with that. And then these 9 cells were my lupins. As you can see, I only have 1. I had 2 come up. This one came up, but as you can see, it's already moldy. It almost immediately died. I don't know what happened there. I didn't touch it, so I just watered it, and the other one's fine. This one's not. So yeah, I don't know. And then all the other ones just didn't come up, so that's too bad. But at least we'll have 1 lupin plant. Back here, there are my tomatoes. Also 2 cells that did not come up yet, but I already reseeded these as well, so hopefully in about next week they will come up. And then I will probably have to uppot them already next week, because they're getting really long stems. I think I just won't have them in their permanent pots. And I'm going to have to uppot some plants anyway, because this is what my melons are looking like. As you can see, they are huge, but they all have a very, very long stem, because I had these plants, these trays with the lid on it, as you can see. Oh, as you can see, the lid goes quite high and the light was above the lid. So basically, my light was a little bit too far away from my plants, and so they got a little bit laggy. But that's totally fine. I will uppot them, put them lower in the soil, and then they will be sturdier plants. No worries there. And then over here I have 4 kohlrabis. They are doing great. My previous kohlrabis didn't do anything, and these are doing great, so that's nice. Alright, I'm not sure where I got interrupted, but these are my kohlrabis. My last ones did not do well at all. Like, none of them did well. They all died. I think only 2 or 3 out of 6 came up, and then they all died. So but these guys are doing great, so I'm quite happy. Those 2 are cucamelons, also both came up, nice germination. And then here I have lemongrass. I had only 3 come up, so as you can see, you have to sprinkle the seeds on top. I just put a few more seeds and we'll see what they do. No pressure there. I'm not really worried about it. And then back here are my parsnips. And why I wanted to do these last is because I'm not sure yet what they are going to do. They've been taking such a long time to germinate. This one only just germinated, and it looks like it's not doing very well. We'll see. And then I can see that there's one that's about to germinate today or tomorrow, it looks like. So I want to say they're doing pretty well, but I don't know yet because they took so long to germinate as opposed to the other plants. So I will keep you guys updated on those as well. So I'm going to water right now. I have to say this bottom watering tray is so nice. It's been so easy to water these plants. Usually it takes quite a long time before you can get them all soaked through all the way, but now I just put a bunch of water in the bottom and I leave it and they're all watered at the same time. It's so nice. So I definitely recommend doing that as opposed to having to go around with your little thing going like spray, wait. That's definitely way easier. So totally recommend investing in a tray where you can bottom water. And even these, they don't cost that much. These big ones cost me €5 a piece, I think, and I got 3 because I have 3 shelves with lights. Definitely recommend them. I met the sheep and I did something stupid, so I wanted to show you guys. I let our ram escape and now I have no idea where he is, so that's nice. Oops, I think he ran through here and he's in the field right now. I will take my bucket with feed. Oh, there he is. Come on, you want to come in? Let's go. Come on, friend. Oh, I'm hoping he's going to follow me. I'm also hoping that she's not going to escape. Come on. No, you're not going out. Oh, that was easy. Whew. Little stress that he was gonna go out there. I'm happy he came in by himself. It was like he went outside and he was like, wait, there's no grass yet. Shoot. And then he ran in here, but I closed the door so the other one wouldn't escape. But anyway, now that I'm here and he is back inside, I can give you an update on our babies. They are so big already, especially the ram lamb. He's really tall. That's the ewe lamb, and the ram lamb is trying to drink. But the mom is busy eating, so we can't. And then that's over there our ewe that had kind of refused her lambs. Well, she didn't really refuse them, but the one that didn't let her lambs drink. And I'm hopeful that she's gonna go. If you go through there, there's more feed. She doesn't get it. But so yeah, she did not get mastitis, which is pretty nice. Now it's just a case of keeping her nice and healthy. Thank you for coming back inside. That's very nice of you. I'm gonna go through here over our little gate. Let's see, because we have the big feeder here, but what I'm doing now, I'm actually coming around the stable and I'm dropping the feed here in hopes that the ewes all come through here and eat on this side, because the ram is really not nice to them and doesn't really let them eat, especially the little one over there. But that one now knows she can eat here, so the second that I'm out, she will come back. She's just, for some reason, very scared of people. It's fine. You see, but then that happens. Basically, that's the feed of our ram, and all the ewes go and eat from his feed, which is not what we want. So I'm gonna grab this. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure our ram eats from it and not the ewes. Okay. There we go. I'm not gonna let them eat, and then I'm gonna hope that they will go next door where there's way more feed than over here, but of course, stupid sheep. Okay, she gets it. That's good. That's something. I'm gonna check their water. Gonna put some more bread in there. I'm gonna take that pail out and then we're done for today. Today seems to be the day of the naughty animals because I am currently walking with one of our horses, with Ginny here, and she's being extremely hot. She, I think, has been trotting the whole way. Now I know that she's not very settled yet in the place where we are, which is why I'm actually walking next to her on purpose. But it's quite the tempo. She's pulling a little bit, but she's actually being quite good. She, after the move, she got some separation anxiety. Yeah, that's what I mean. So she's been screaming the whole way. I haven't gotten very far. I went about 10 minutes up and down the road. We're on our way back right now, and I think the second she's going to realize that, she's gonna calm down. But right now she's a little hot, but she's actually a really sweet horse. As you can see, she's really tall, so if she really wanted to go running and pull me over, she definitely could. She's not doing that, so she's singing a little bit, that's all. So I'm quite happy actually. She's doing really well.